the 90s was the best.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to time travel back to the year 91. I know how much y'all reminisce the 90s. Some of y'all was barely walking and seeing colors during that time. So we're gonna actually see how it actually was back then.
Yep, I can guarantee the music was much better. The love songs were more meaningful. These love songs today are so disposable and disrespectful and hateful. Nothing but heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak.
Man, see, it wasn't all these devices having to be connected to the internet.
And it was the best year for hip-hop, or you know what I'm saying? That real hip-hop.
And another thing, this internet will not let the dead people be dead. I remember when people died, they was gone. It wasn't like now.
Well, just know that when you go back to this time, you won't have your little precious Z phones and your selfie chats and your social medias and your high-tech computerized cars that are nothing but distractions on the road and your little keyboard warrior warfare. And all this is my opinion, by the way. You get the point.
Welcome to the year 1991. And there was no high definition, by the way. See, I didn't came here till 97. And the best rapper was alive, man. But you born in 2001. So?
House look a little different. It's gonna take some getting used to. I'm gonna play a boombox? Play that boombox. Yeah. I want to call my boo thing. And I forgot to pay the phone bill. Looks like I'm gonna have to walk 2 blocks to use that wired payphone.
And as you can see, the clothing that the women were wearing were different too. They were more creative and not bringing out their curves, and it was hard for you to kind of figure what they were working with, if you know what I mean.
These was the worst years for the internet. This was when the internet was at a basic state. You had to have your computer connected to a phone line. See, we don't have to deal with that stuff now. Yo, this TV is so big, dude, and the picture quality is crap.
I forgot all about these court cases. Scandal after scandal after scandal. Don't forget these crappy boy bands too. Oh my gosh. Look here. The 90s people was getting the hate too. The 70s people was talking about how their genre was better. Don't even get me started with school.
Yo, where's my cell phone? So this is how school was like in the 90s? Lunchables, giant parachutes, the scratch and sniff things, these gel pens, pencil box things, these slap bracelets.
I can't wait till Saturday, man. That new cartoon show about to be on.
See, I was excited for cartoons back then. See, nowadays these cartoons are so similar, but they still unique in their ways, though.
Hey, sit down.
Oh yeah, don't forget about those sayings that those teachers have.
See, you're gonna need this math when you grow up in the adult world. See, you keep using that foul mouth. You go and get your mouth washed with this soap. If you keep making that face, it will get stuck that way. See, I got the eyes on the back of my head. See, you tip in the back of that chair, it's gonna lead to a nasty spill.
And it wasn't such a big old obsession with GMOs and MSGs and TSAs and ALS and M.O.Fs.
You know, everything you eat is not 100% clean. It's just, have some awareness.
Of course, I'm not knocking having no awareness. It's just sometimes people overdo it with stuff.
See, I just love how you can pop and play these games and don't have to deal with waiting for hours for these games to install. But then again, these games were so glitchy and so hard and underdeveloped. I hate these flurbles. These things are demon-possessed. When you don't have the batteries in these things still look around the room and move.
Wait, we run out of time?
No, wait. What about the Tupac and the Biggies and the whole studio rappers that didn't have a platform to make that garbage on the internet?
Do you wanna go then do them all over again? What if I forget about the mistakes, then do them all over again?
Well, there were pros and cons to both generations. You know, there's some great advantages here that you really couldn't get in the 90s.
You know, I just love reminiscing on the old things, see. You know, the times we live in now, it's more easier to know what's in people's minds and hearts with this social media thing and blase, 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 and...
New videos come out every Monday.